Alrighty, week 9. Jets Brownies. What's going on, Mr. Zan? Didn't know you lurked around this deep into the evening.
All right, Coach. EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Cleveland Browns and the New York Jets. And a fair catch signaled for.
Brownies got off to a slow start, but they've been coming on. I easily could be 7-0, but I'm not. That's just the way it goes sometimes. I lost an overtime game to the Pats, and late in the fourth quarter to the Pats. I already played the Patriots twice.
On the ground, this is Isaiah Crowell, and he'll maybe get it back to the 25 here on the first play, but no more than that. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. They had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10.
All right, here we go. 3-19. 3-19.
On 2nd down, Darnold going underneath for Crowell. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. It'll be a 3-yard gain, and they're going to face a 3rd down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
A tough spot here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 7.
Detroit! Detroit!
Darnold from the gun.
Oh, terrible throw. Oh my God, that should have been easy first down.
Pretty, but more for style points as the real estate evaporated quickly there.
Are you kidding me?
On 4th down, here's Lachlan Edwards to punt it. Jabril Peppers is deep for Cleveland.
Everyone skidded out of there. There was plenty of room.
This one's away. And this will be taken at the 13. Nice job on the return there. 16 yards. And the Browns will take over 1st and 10.
No stretch, no stretch, no stretch, no stretch.
The encouragement, they stop him at the line of scrimmage on the first play of the afternoon.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat. And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is at well over 300 pounds. He's a big man. The stop for no gain brings up 2nd and 10 from the 20. second down, Mayfield.
Okay.
Quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line.
Jordan Jenkins, you complete waste of oxygen.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Now they'll try to convert on 3rd and 6 after the 4-yard completion. And Mayfield just getting the play off.
Got it.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by Jamal Adams. And to the 43. So down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take over.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
Now the Jets offense about set to take over as they head onto the field. And Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left. We're only in November. But they would be a wild card team. And that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a 2-game losing streak could have them out of the playoffs, so they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them.
Detroit! Detroit!
On second down,
You baby. Lester Cotton, come on, man.
Before he was planted in the backfield. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that'll lead here to a 3rd down.
Yep.
Let's go! Blue 90! Blue 90!
Out of the shotgun, here's Darnold. And he's got Snead. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. Now big 3rd down conversion with a gain of 28.
That was a weird move on my receiver there, Snead.
First red zone opportunity now for the Jets. It's 1st and 10 at the 14.
Hurry up, here we go! Green 39! Green 39!
Stepping up, he's going to keep it. 6 yards there.
Put the hell on the ground, Sam.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
That ain't gonna work.
Here we go now! Green 39! Green 39! Gone, gone! Gone, gone!
Here's Darnold.
There's that thanks to terrible spacing.
Just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's
The stick
reach.
route just
Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this
didn't bother to get off the
field.
line.
3rd down. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down.
Hurry up, here we
shotgun snap for Donald.
Hang on.
Fires one, but
Stay in bounds.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense?
One of the two would have been nice.
Zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on third down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. Third down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
And Santos able to put this one up and through. It's good. And the Jets hit the board first. It's 3-0. That drive took him inside the 10. Good job defensively.
Hello, Mr. Prime.
Yeah, I like how you did that. Give a little tip of the cap to the stop troops there because they didn't give up a touchdown in that situation, right? Made them kick the field goal. And, yeah, points went against them, but that feels a whole lot better running off the field.
On the return, Jabril Peppers. They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line. And now Cleveland geared up to
I got a feeling that's a candidate for the timeout corner.
This season. We're only in November. A lot can happen between now and January. But if it ended today, they would just be on the outside of the playoff picture looking in. So a lot to fight for.
Yeah, and wasn't it interesting in our meeting with the coaching staff that they all made sure to let us know, we know where we are right now. But the playoffs don't start tomorrow. We still got some time, and they plan on putting it together, formulating a streak, got the whole month of December still left to play. They think they can get in.
And they made it very obvious to us that there's no playoff talk in the locker room right now. Let's win this game and look to next week.
Excellent focus.
A gain of 3, second down.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
Watch it now, Marty.
They go play action. Mayfield. He's going to look deep now for Landry.
Good job.
And both guys were there, but it falls in.
Just a track meet there.
And this pass defense, they were sensational in the win last week, and they're looking good.
That's just straight verticals.
You know, we often talk about how offenses get locked in, and that runs over multiple games where they're really, in that zone. Defenses can be the exact same way, and I think we're seeing an example of it here.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. Wide open receiver complete.
Okay, good read.
And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Detroit! Detroit!
Now a play fake here on 1st down.
Should be good. Should be good.
And lucky to get away with one there. That one nearly picked. 2nd down.
Well, nearly another interception there. That would have been 2 drives in a row with a pick.
That's why I like Buzz Match, because that post's going to run right into the rotating safety from the 2 deep.
Throw was probably worse than the one he threw the interception on last drive, but fell incomplete. Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10.
No, get back over there.
On 2nd down, Johnson. And he'll be
Good
brought
tackle.
down just shy of the 45. A nice job to get 8 there after the incompletion, and now they'll look at a 3rd and 2 coming up.
Anytime you eclipse 100 yards rushing, you deserve the acclaim that comes with it, and he got it. AFC Offensive Player of the Week last week.
And wasn't up around 200, wasn't in a crazy game, but very good, solidly in that driver's seat to win that award, and he did.
Back down to that Philly. Here we go. Hurry up. Here we go. Blue 90. Blue 90.
Put a guy in a hole.
Mayfield on 3rd and 2.
Leverage, leverage, leverage. Come on.
And he's got the first down, yardage before being taken down at midfield. A busy first quarter. His third catch of the afternoon is a first down.
That's annoying. We get the good block shed by Leonard Williams, but then he tackles him forward for 4 yards.
Success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
Good job, Mr. Marcus May, filling that lane. That's one of the things I try to impress with people, that over the years that cover 4 is not it's a base defense for that very reason. Those safeties will fill hard on the run fit.
Got to be careful. They might want to throw one over his head as this game progresses.
The Browns on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. From the gun, Mayfield.
Look at the post, look at the post, look at the post. My linebacker just sat there and did nothing.
And he's got this down to the 35. 11 more yards there, and this methodical drive continues.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a first down.
The first look at the NFL scoreboard comes from the Motor City. It's the Lions that have grabbed the early lead. And we'll keep an eye on that one as our game goes along here. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. First down, Mayfield. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Lee. And he gets it down to the 32. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until
I need my pass rush to wake up.
To stop, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn into a bigger gain. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. They go back to the ground with Johnson. And he's going to get this one down to the 30. Big Leonard Williams there on the stop.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
The Browns on 3rd down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far.
Yeah, he's got a freaking track star over there on that side.
Back with Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. The Browns with a football to begin quarter number 2. And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
No, why do they do that? I don't want them to shift there. All I want to do is get a slant.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he will cross the 30 down to the 29-yard line. Give him a couple on the run as it brings up a 4th down.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. What that means is his ability to read,
up.
and make
It's
a
good.
play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
So they get 3, certainly hoping for 6 after a 13-play drive.
So you console yourself on defense by saying you did your job, right? If they go 13 plays, you only give up a field goal, you did a nice job there. But here's the other part. 13 plays, you don't force any mistakes, you don't take the ball away.
Not really. Not with accelerated clock. It goes by faster than you think.
Gets ready to head back on the field. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
They begin with a run by Crowell. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to rumble.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. First down, Darnold.
Hang on. Thank you.
And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
All right, here we go. Green 39, green 39.
Here's Darnold.
Wow.
And his throw here's incomplete. Trying to get it to Willie Snead there. And it's 3rd and short.
Well, they're slinging it. And then there's one you got to put a time.
Literally, the only thing I was trying to do there was just lead it to the outside.
It came in hot, but overthrown out of his reach and incomplete. The Jets on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2.
Detroit! 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 Detroit!
Way to not pay attention to the play clock. NYT.
I think you're right about that because there was no hurried movements there, right? No up-tempo at all. Clock just ran out. I think he was as surprised as maybe his bench was.
Not ideal there. That delay of game backs them up 5 yards, so now they need 7 yards on 3rd down.
Set! Blue 90! Blue 90!
Darnold now to throw. And a 42-yard line.
I wanted to throw a touch pass to the back. I had
A
it.
couple yards on that one. And it'll
Just
be
got
4th
sacked
down.
just before I could throw it.
Here's Lachlan Edwards now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time.
On a 3-man rush at that.
He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. Oh, he's going to go ahead and field it from the 3-yard line. A good return there, 17 yards. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. And now Cleveland geared up to take the field. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that. They weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet
That ain't good.
to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a 1st down. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They stay on the ground. This time it's Johnson. Looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
The rush defense stout on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10 from the 20.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. Now, let's go. Green, 39. Green, 39.
Now a 2nd down throw for Mayfield. Lee's got it over the middle.
Yeah, he just got beat.
And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. And that one results in 35 yards.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
They'll hand it off now. Johnson.
Come on.
Able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. Dylan Donahue making the play defensively.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
Whoops, come on.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
Play action now. Here's Mayfield. To the right side and complete to Njoku.
All right, good tackle.
He'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
And, partner, I think that's a great example that not all tight ends are created equal. Because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
The Browns on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. Now a carry.
I don't know.
Gain that time, and they're going to be left looking up at a 4th and 1.
I apologize in advance, partner, but the beefeaters on the interior of this D-line, you just know they were licking their chops on 3rd and short. And yes, they were rewarded with a tasty dish, stuffing that one short of a 1st down.
Well, we got beef eaters licking their chops and tasty dish in one fell swoop.
I did apologize in advance, didn't I?
Yeah, you did. That line's not eating tofu. I'll tell you that much for free. So we're trading 1st half field goals. No breakthrough on the touchdown front. We got a 6-3 game.
Yeah, I
I don't like how bad Tremaine Johnson looked on that post route versus Jarvis Landry. I mean, there was only a 2-point speed differential there.
The defenses, to me, have
And he
responded
just
well
got
in this game. Like what I'm
ripped.
seeing from them, both of them hoping to keep it to field goals and not give up big touchdowns.
Darnold going to lead the Jets up now. 1st and 10. A 1st down carry now for Crowell. And he'll work his way across the 30 to the 32. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3.
Here we go now. Green 39. Green 39.
To throw on 2nd down is Darnold. He's got this one complete to Perriman. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up third down. That time they hit him out of the slot on the drag.
And that route takes some fortitude from the guy running it because he knows he's going through the briar patch, as I like to call it, right? He's trying to work his way through all that traffic and people wanting to put a little contact on it. Really well done.
Yeah, this is cover 2 hard flats. This is going to be a very big play.
And Darnold just beating the play.
It's not.
Very quickly here, and that's complete. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. First target, first catch, and a first down. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Darnold on first down. He's going to rifle one deep left side.
Ah, come on, Robbie Anderson. Give me a catch animation there, please.
Safety, Eric Reed.
Well, they didn't exactly show patience there, did they? Just down a score, they come out firing right away and compound things by throwing an interception. They put their defense in a really tough spot.
Following the interception, Mayfield. And he's got his man on the crossing route. That's Landry.
I didn't animate.
23 yards on the play. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. Mayfield now looking to throw on first down. Oh, it stays up.
Wow, what's this?
Oh, that's a face mask.
Oh.
Looked like it indeed. Here come the flags.
You gotta be kidding me.
Oh, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Following the penalty, it's Johnson. And an alley to run. And he'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. 14
got a hold.
yards, and it's a Cleveland first down. Two minutes to go here in the first half. We'll come back to MetLife Stadium after this short timeout. A first red zone opportunity for the Browns thus far. 1st and 10 right at the 20. Working out of the gun. Mayfield dumping it off for Johnson. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone.
Oh, if I was in hard flats that time.
Just a 1-yard pickup on the play, and that'll make this a 2nd down. Here's Mayfield. Almost had it. Already with one interception, just missing.
Jesus, Mary, and Joseph. What do you want me to do there? I mean, that's where you want the ball thrown.
They're looking for as they come up on 3rd down. third down, Mayfield. Flushed out right. And he's got it. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
As a general rule, offensive linemen like to know where their quarterback's going to be when he's setting up to throw the football. But sometimes they just have to get on the run, get on the move. He was able to do that on that play and picks up a 1st down with a nice throw.
Let's go. 319. 319.
Mayfield with it once more. And this is caught.
Well, so much for that.
Cleveland.
All right, got to get a move on offense now.
His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Browns add 6 to their lead. And that'll give them a 2-score lead here, but I'm looking ahead. They just want to hold it for the final moments here in the 2nd quarter. They don't want to give up anything on the other side.
No, not at all, because if they don't, it almost had the feel of an imposing their will score.
I'm getting nothing out of my pass rush so far, which is a problem.
And carry it into the 2nd half.
And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The Jets offensive unit ready to get going here. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned
Even
they're
sneak a
down,
slip
they're
screen
trying
in.
to get back into the game. But you got to figure if something goes wrong,
Let's see, audibles to man coverage, which is probably in here.
Where you may not be able to come back in the 2nd half. Managing risk, this is a big decision here.
He'll be brought down somewhat awkwardly here, and a late flag as well. I think this one's going to be a face mask. So that flag will cost him 15.
And it doesn't matter anymore how you get the face mask. Any part of it is going to be 15 yards.
So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10.
Hurry up, here we go. Blue 90. Blue 90.
Darnold from the gun. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. The gain of 4 on the play, and it'll make it 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, here's Darnold. Snead's got it. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35.
Little vertical stem, deep comeback there.
First down play, we're going to get a timeout here. As they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Hurry up, here we go. Green 39. Green 39.
A 1st down throw, Darnold. And that is incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now.
No, wrong play.
Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10.
I want him.
Here we go. Set. 319. 319.
2nd down and 10.
We got a possibility here.
Caught by Snead over the middle. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. And they'll burn the timeout with 5 seconds left. A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room. So even though it's 1st down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. From the left hash, this from 34. And Santos able to put this one up and through. It's good. And they will cut the lead back down to a touchdown now at 13-6.
Whip this bad boy.
So the 3 points here, they're still down, but they put somewhat of a dent into that lead going into the break.
This is where Robert Ayers being out is hurting me because I don't have anyone else giving a pass rush right now.
So we reach halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard as we get you. Okay, well, so much for the halftime report here. The guy can't even finish his Snickers. We're going to get right to the third quarter. Let me spit this out. The Browns are going to get the second half kickoff, and they've got this lead as well as we are back and underway. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Here's the Browns offense now getting set to start off this third quarter. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that, because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
Let's see if they do just that. And they start the second half with Johnson. And Johnson lost the football. It's loose.
Yeah, it's going to be overturned.
And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line. So the defense there, opportunistic.
It's nice to give them credit, isn't it? Because so many times it's more a matter of what the offensive guy didn't do. Didn't secure the ball, didn't cover up. In this case, let's just give credit to where it belongs. Knocked it free, made a big play.
Second and 6, just inside the 30. They begin the drive with Johnson.
Are you serious? Friendly fire.
Just what the Browns needed there. Good for a gain of 17.
And of course, the fourth safety is a complete non-factor.
He fumbled on the last possession. How about the faith they showed him, giving him the ball again, and he repaid on picking up a first down.
Now on the heels of that run by Johnson, here's another 1st and 10. Mayfield on first down. Quick hit here, it's complete.
Okay, good play.
And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. And boy, they had high praise for this rookie receiver when we asked the coaches about him, didn't they?
They certainly did, and obviously they liked his measurables, otherwise they wouldn't have brought him onto the team. Height, weight, speed, all of that. But how about what they really said? Competitiveness. That's what they really liked about him. The way he goes after the football, competes for it, and decides when it's in the air, it's his and only his.
All right, here we go. Green 39. Green 39.
Second down, Mayfield. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on
thank
the
you.
field. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold.
All right, here we go. Blue 90. Blue 90.
From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. Underneath for Johnson. And he'll get it into enemy territory.
All right, hold here, please.
At the 49. Call it a pickup of 7, and it'll be 3rd down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
The Browns on third down. They've hit 4 of 7. This will be 3rd and 5.
Watch number 2 vertical.
From the gun, Mayfield. Flush to his right. He can run for it, and he will. Only able to get back a yard for his efforts, and that leads us to 4th down.
Yeah, not much there that time, and I think we were both wondering once he got out of the box whether he just throw the ball away, and he winds up only picking up a yard or 2.
They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. Taking it about the 16. That'll go as a punt of 32 yards. And the Jets will take over 1st and 10. Here's the Jets offense now getting set to start off this 3rd quarter. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football.
Oh, go.
Punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
Hang on to the ball.
Across midfield and inside the 45. And that one results in 35 yards. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10.
Set. Green 39. Green 39. Over.
On 1st down, it's Darnold.
Ah, you got to hang on to that, man.
Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
That you got to hang on to. That's costly.
So 2nd down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. They'll run it now out of the gun. And they showed off the athletic juke. Good little gain there. Not a whole lot of real estate, but a nice carry. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches.
Detroit! Set! Blue landing! Blue landing!
The shotgun snap for Darnold.
Wow.
Couldn't hang on to it through the contact.
Did he make up ground?
We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. And his kick is good. Oh, he just did tuck it into the bottom of that left corner. And that'll bring him back within 4. So that's 3 field goals for him now, but heck, he's not even halfway to his career best of 7.
Seems like the 7 field goal games are the kind of games I always get assigned to in my other job. Let's hope for this offense's sake they can start cashing in on a few of these drives.
And now Cleveland geared up to take the field. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now, 1st and 10.
Can't let them go wide, run pitch. Sitting around just to mention have to be in between the tackles.
And looked like some movement there. Let's get the call. That's going to set him back 5 yards.
Whew.
A false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15.
Same thing, though.
Let's go. 319. 319. Good, good. Good, good.
Gonna stay in it. Gonna contain the end zone just in case he wants to screen.
To throw, Mayfield. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete.
Got a tackle, though.
And he'll go down just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup, and it'll be 2nd and 11.
Well, it's tough to be a defender in today's NFL because there's so many things to account for in today's passing game, including the back sneaking out of the backfield. Not quite as bad as a turkey bowl where you have that center-eligible stuff.
Gonna bring a blitz.
But still, a lot of guys to account for.
Set. Green 39. Green 39.
Mayfield now on 2nd down. He's just going to dump this one off to his
Wow.
fullback out of the
What are the
backfield.
odds?
And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and they're going to have a 3rd down.
Here we go now. Green 39. Green 39.
Mayfield. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. That catch puts him over 70 yards receiving now as he's got a first
Jermaine
down.
Johnson's having a rough year. A really rough year.
This quarterback now 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10.
Detroit. Detroit.
Play fake. Mayfield. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that's going to be caught for a Browns touchdown. A big
Nothing I can do about that. Just got outran.
His first career NFL touchdown. And the Browns add on to their lead. And with the rules as touchy as they can be, it's so hard to complete a diving catch in the end zone. But he just did it pretty well.
How about him getting his body, his hands, everything underneath and around the football without it hitting the ground and causing some doubt in the minds of the people who have to look at this and possibly review it. What a tremendous effort and a great catch.
What should happen on that play? That's a bork in the logic. The quarter flat should stay vertical, and the safety should rotate onto that guy.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take
Or the
them
corner,
for
rather.
granted, and we can't do that. That's
Because Palms is like Palms is first man in, first man out between the safety and the corner.
Feel good about that, and they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see.
Come on, dude.
Here we go now. Blue 90. Blue 90.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll work his way across the 30 to the 32. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
But no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3.
Set. Blue 90. Blue 90.
On 2nd down, Darnold.
Holding.
Over the middle, and he's got Perriman. And he's going to be taken down with a
Here we go.
mark on the field. So let's see about the call. Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty.
Good, good. Good, good.
making the give. Darnold. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. I think the Browns
Really?
got it. They did.
And of course, that's not going to deliver the ball to Circle, who was wide open.
Receivers in their patterns. There's going to be hot routes if they sense a blitz.
And the back just belly flops to the ground and does not recover the ball.
And get the football. In this case, never even had a chance. They popped the ball free in the backfield.
They'll try to get the offense going with Johnson. And he's going to get about 4 down inside the 10 to the 9.
Third quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
And now Mayfield on the bootleg. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll just chuck this one up into row G. It's incomplete. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's a perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better, 2
What
weeks
do we
in a
want to do
row,
here?
you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
I'm going to bring 5 here.
They haven't made much of this great starting field position they had. Here's 3rd and 6.
Hurry up, here we go. Green 39. Green 39. No. Check. Patriot.
Saying it.
Mayfield just getting the play off. Escaping the pressure right. Only able to get back a yard for his efforts, and that leads us to 4th down.
Well, partner, nothing comes open here, so he decides to escape out of there, and he doesn't pick up a first down, but he does gain additional yardage to set up a possible field goal attempt if they decide to go that route.
And Gonzalez puts this one through, and that will extend their lead even further. So 3 field goals that he's hit. Now this last one helps him stretch out the lead.
He's been solid, hasn't he? And he lives up to the adage that every offensive coach has ever said to us. We want to end every possession with a kick, right? For them, it's either extra point, field goal, or at worst, a punt. In this case, it's been 3s.
And New York set to take the field. And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one.
Big word. I like it, though, because you're exactly
you
right.
Like that, don't you?
All game long, they've struggled moving the ball, turning it over on the last possession. Is that word again, symptomatic?
Yeah.
I like that.
Your analysis, symptomatic of the success of this broadcast.
What I like is that you gave me the word, and I just kept using it.
Lucky 56. All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
Oh, come on.
On 1st and 10, Darnold. They shakes him up.
Come on.
Emmanuel Ogbah in there to sack him, and that is 10 for him now on the year. So after the sack, here's 2nd and 14. Now it's Darnold. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll go down just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Throwing here on third down, Darnold.
All right, good play. Just lost the matchup, that's all.
Picked up by Denzel Ward. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
Let's go. 319. 319. Good, good. Good, good.
Now a handoff.
Wow.
Johnson. And that didn't fool anybody. He's going to be dropped in the backfield. It's a loss of 5 there, bringing up second.
I know when I was a kid, I always got real excited when I saw those lateral-type runs. But the best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground and just go. That didn't happen there. That play got swallowed up.
Now a second down throw for Mayfield. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. Back now here on EA Sports. It's the Browns football, and they've got the lead here as we start quarter number 4.
All right, we cannot give up much more of anything.
The Browns on third down. They've hit on half of them, 5 for 10. This is 3rd and 9.
Here we go now. Blue 90. Blue 90.
Working out of the gun, Mayfield. And he will reach the
All day, all friggin' day, getting nothing out of my defensive line.
Third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on third down. Went his way. It worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they've scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open.
This fourth offender is way too close.
Chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now. He'll get it up the middle. And he gets him a little bit closer. He takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4. And in this situation with the lead 4th quarter, they're liking keeping the ball on the ground, I'm sure.
That's just smart football, but you know the defense has to know it as well. They've got to stop them here. So now we're going to see that loading the box in a big way. 6, 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take.
I could see him trying to run a draw here.
Pressure on your big offensive line.
A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal.
Detroit! Detroit! Good, good! Good, good!
They'll try to run it in. Johnson. And he takes it.
Twice my guys on balance going offsides this game.
Now there is a flag down, but I think that's offsides on the defense.
Yeah, I think that's going to stand, partner.
Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Gonzalez now to kick this one away. Here's the Jet offense now. They head out to take over. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
I just got to keep fighting, see what I can make happen.
This is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, you know, when we're having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass, and in fact we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you've got to do something to make it pass, and that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34.
Watch it now, Barney. Good.
They'll run it again with Crowell. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. Call it a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. Now Darnold, throw right side to Perriman, and it's caught. No gain there on the completion, 2nd and 10.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly.
Set. 3-19.
Here's Darnold now on 2nd down. Here it's complete. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
The Jets on 3rd down, lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. This is 3rd and 4.
All right, now, lucky 56.
Darnold now to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall.
Allow me to release the ball. It's always when I'm getting ready to release the ball that always happens to me.
And all that does is embolden a secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better and better.
They're already slim hopes are going to ride on this one. They'll go on 4th down.
Hurry up, here we go. Blue 90. All right, now, lucky 56.
4th down, and for Darnold, it's desperation time.
Good clear out. Took some time, but he got it there.
Across the 45 before going out. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 43.
Hurry up, here we go. 3-19. Watch it now, Barney. Good.
To the air again, Darnold.
Got it.
He's going to wind up and air it out. And this will be caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. A big play.
All right.
There.
We keep on fighting.
Touchdown now on the year. And the Jets are able to close the gap just a bit. Santos able to tack on the extra point. And the lead will be cut down to 14. Santos out now. He'll kick it away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30 to the 33-yard line. The Browns offense heading back out to take possession. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now, 1st and 10. Mayfield now looking to throw on.
Hey! And of course I don't get it back.
The football, but I think Brown was able
notice when the ball comes free, it's often unusual.
That's the kind of day it's been.
Lost it to get it back because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And they won't fare much better here as he maybe gets back to the line. No gain on the play this time, and it'll be a third and long situation coming up.
I tell you.
So it's third and long, and defensively not a real surprise. They're in the dime. And now with the play clock winding down, a whistle and possibly a false start. So the false start certainly doesn't help matters as they'll try again now, third and long.
Whoops.
Now here's a timeout defensively.
Had all my adjustments screwed up there.
It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter. Third and long for Mayfield. Dumping it off for Johnson.
Don't you jokers dare allow him to get out. Come on.
It's a 15-yard pickup, but it'll lead to a fourth down. And defensively, they just don't seem to have much of an answer for this passing game.
Not at all. Look at the confidence that's exhibited here. With that type of a lead, clock on their side, instead of running it, they're still throwing it, trying to pick up first downs and keeping the football.
They are in the fourth in Buffalo. Now you saw the score at the bottom of your screen a moment ago. We got a good one going on there.
It's going to bounce backwards,
Keep you
yep.
updated on that one as it progresses. And now out come the Jets. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
And he's able to get up here to the 26. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
If he's their best threat on offense, use your number 1 cover guy on defense. It doesn't matter about size.
They have had him locked up. That just his first catch of the game. Big reason why they're down. So second in inches after that first down completion went just shy of the marker. Here's Darnold. A little dump off for Corral.
All right, let's hurry this up.
Down at the 27-yard line. Only a gain of a yard there, but it indeed gets him a new set of downs. On first down, Darnold.
Oh, wow.
Right side here, complete.
Read the needle there.
Takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. That's good for a Jet first down, a gain of 13. But correct me if I'm wrong, you're down 2 scores. I don't think you need to rush just yet, but you can't take your time either.
Yeah, even if you don't want to commit to full 2-minute offense, you have to up the tempo, up the urgency. Maybe you're starting to call 2 plays in a huddle each time you snap the ball.
And he's He's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of, until they stop him, why not go back to it? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3.
Now let's go. Blue 90. Blue 90. Watch him now, Barney. Barney.
Darnold to throw again. And they will not get the connection.
That's
there.
terrible.
It's incomplete.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight, unable to find anyone open.
How is that thrown that poorly?
They've struggled to the tune of 2 for 8 so far.
It's a simple check down route.
They'll try to run for it with Crowell. And an alley to run. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Give him 15 yards on that one, and the Jets move the chains.
Some big plays in the passing game on this drive, and here's one out of the running game. So the passing game loosening things up. Now there's room to roam.
To throw is Darnold. It's caught by Crowell.
It's out of bounds.
And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. It's a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll bring up a 2nd down.
Heady on that one, huh? Getting out of bounds before the 2-minute warning. They get an extra timeout, extra opportunity to move the ball downfield. Very smart football.
Six yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
All right, here we go. Blue 90. Blue 90.
Darnold from the gun. Finding a safety valve here. That's complete. Time for a break. We'll come back to wrap this one up after this.
Detroit! Gone!
On first down, it's Darnold.
Catch the ball, Robbie.
It would have been his 2nd pick of the game. Instead, it'll be 2nd down.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28.
Set! Green 39! Green 39!
On 2nd and 10, Darnold flushed out right, and he will avoid the contact as he slides to a stop. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation.
Now, how about that play? He took a possible negative and turned it into positive yardage and slid down to avoid taking a big shot. Excellent job getting down and avoiding the big hit.
Back to throw, Darnold. Under pressure.
No protection.
Go down.
Thank you very much for nothing. O-line.
In there to drop him as the clock continues to roll. Now on 4th down, we've got a whistle here and a timeout as they stop it prior to what will be an important 4th down. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
All right, here we go. Green 39! Green 39!
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And that is it.
I had nothing there. I had to make something happen.
With such little time remaining, and that'll be just about all she wrote for this one. And now the Browns coming out on the field.
Well, you're not going to win every game.
last time
It's not going to happen.
What's the key to this drive?
I think it's leverage. The big guys up front. You know the motivational speech on the sideline is, guys, give us an opportunity. Protect the passer, create space for our runners, and let's go ahead and get these guys. Low man wins. Let's go do it on this drive.
We'll watch that leverage on this drive. The Browns in victory formation now as they take the knee. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. A road win in the National Football League. Charles, you never take that for granted no matter who you're playing, no matter where you're playing.
You take it and you run with it. And you know you primed the pump all week in your own home facility. No one thinks we can do this. Only people who believe are right here in this room. And then you go on the road, band together, and get it done.
So for the Browns, the win means they'll finish the first half at a respectable 5-3 record. And they'll get another road test next week.
All right, so after 8 games, I am 5-3.
The Ravens. Meanwhile, for the Jets, they'll fall to 5-3 with a loss. And they'll try to get back to their winning ways next week as they head to KC to take on the Chiefs. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Could not get a pass rush that game at all. And my pass protection was deplorable. Just a little switchy switch there through the hole. Some buzz robber action here. It's actually good coverage by my rookie there. And Tremaine Johnson stunk once again. This is just goal line, and you know, not much you can do there about that. But all day, all day, all day, all day, all day. Then I thought I had an INT here, or a chance to use your INT, but I don't animate. But they threw it high, so I suppose that's fair. What I was trying to do here was lead him into this space here. It just didn't work. And I get no catch animation out of him either, which didn't help. This is the kind of stuff that Tremaine Johnson's been doing all the time. I have got to replace him, but I have no one I can currently replace him with. Actually, I do have an idea of what I might be able to do with him. Or in place of him, I should say. Here I got lag spiked. I was trying to throw here. But we got one of those, your opponent's experiencing connection issues things. And I just couldn't throw it. Still can't throw it. Still can't throw it. Still can't do anything. Still can't move. That's the bad break. What's supposed to happen here, this is just a glitch in the game. The quarter flat is supposed to, this is palms here. So he takes first man in, vertical, which is him. The weak side safety is going to be bracketing him. The quarter flat has got to convert to vertical here as well. And all the corner has to do is stay home. I recognize what is happening, thankfully. I'm able to sprint out there. But, you know, as a linebacker, and I can only keep up with him for so long. And again, all day. I only watched 3 here. And I actually maintained position pretty well until that. And I can't do anything about it after that. That's just a screen pass. As a matter of fact, let me clip that. Because there's no way a linebacker can match number 3 wheeling down the sideline like that. That's just not possible. And it doesn't make logical sense. Because again, it's first man in and out. So the corner is going to have first man out, which is going to be the wheeler. So it's a breakdown here between the quarter flat. First man in is him. So the quarter flat has to convert and give help there. To here, I should say. So the corner, all he has to do is just be able to stay outside and match that. Instead of doing what they did, which forces me to have to haul tail. Here's Tremaine Johnson just getting beat again. No, good route. Had it here, but again, I get sacked, I get no help from my back, and there you go. I don't know what he had his defense doing here. I think I just caught him audibling and misaligned. Because believe it or not, this is 2-man under, but it's just all discombobulated for him because I caught him audibling and I had to step the ball because Peacock was running down, so I couldn't let him off the hook, and then, you know, boom. All all day, all day. Four-man rush all day, all day, all day. I mean, defensive tackles are giving me nothing. I should have challenged that, but I was like, yeah, whatever. It's a lost cause right now. I'm not going to win the game. Aaron Lynch has the audacity to get an upgrade after that no-show. At least he can do for me, I suppose. Do that. Next upgrade, I'll do some run stopper. So that will get his pass rush moved to 87. That should help me out. Who's hurt? Jordan Jenkins out. I get Robert Ayers back next week, thank God. Take a look at some mid-season stats. Actually having a good season with Arnold. 19 TDs, 11 INTs, 69% completion percentage. Our running game hasn't been too hot. Again, my line's just not that good. Perriman's been good, Robbie Anderson's been good, Cody Thompson's been good. Adunu's been injured. Beaton's been horrible. Robert Ayers had 9 sacks already before he went down. Leonard Williams has 4. For an interior lineman, 6 and 4 is not bad at all. Aaron Lynch has 6, but again, they just vanished that game. Got nothing out of them. When you look at the offensive defensive line matchups that game, let's take a look-see. Good left tackle. No complaints there. So that makes sense. Guard is average. Center's average. Right guard is awful. Right tackle is average. And they handled me pretty much the entire game. I just could not get anything. Meanwhile, Ogba, Garrett, and Mr. Larry, I'm not going to even bother to pronounce his last name, did work. Good secondary, too. Let's do some advanced scouting of the Chiefs. See what they're up to. What's their record? They're 3-4. Did he trade Kareem Hunt? Got all that speed out there. Which is crazy. Tons of weapons all over the field. You know, I get Ayers back. I should have some pretty good success against the offensive line, you'd figure. But again, you just don't know from week to week how that's going to go. Justin Houston still kicking around. Ed Oliver. So there you go. Jermaine Johnson has just been brutal. He's been so bad. Alright, that is that, folks. Thanks for tuning in. Talk to you all later. Peace.